Take it to the lower bracket here. Connie,
Yeah.
now we get your prediction. Cyber X versus EVOS Singapore. Who do you think? And we can explain as well
Yeah.
on why.
This Uranus with the consecration, they have this Harriet as well with Zaman Force that can give another slow effect as well.
Yes, and now we get straight into the first game right here. We are getting back after that pause. And look at JPL, already very, very aggressive to Tit. And Tit, with this Uranus, is very, very tanky. JPL has to flicker away from that because the Luo Yi just does so much damage like we've seen before in Pokemon. Able to chunk Tit down here.
Yep, Pokemon. 100%. He has a lot of maybe, an opportunity or even a chance to shut down Uranus before they drag this game into the middle until the late game.
Yeah, and this is one thing that I didn't account for. Actually, Grok has so much wave clear. His wave clear is so good with that AoE attack. And wait a minute. What happened there?
This is what I say. Pokemon, he has a chance to shut down this Uranus with the burst damage that he has.
Yeah.
And look at that, Riley. He used that emblem. That S is an actually that's an emblem.
High and
The
dry?
high and dry.
So
emblem.
is this a full physical damage Grok? We've seen this
Yeah.
in TikTok before, right? He can just burst people down, but look at this already. The chase fate being used on the yacht. No, I'm gonna get taken down. That is a complete disaster. Already 2 kills picked up by EVOS Singapore, and it is just in the second minute.
Yeah.
This is a tragedy for Cyber X as the game will be paused for a second time. Perhaps there is some connection issues from the side of Cyber. The game right here, Cyber X has resolved their issue here, and yes, we are gonna get straight back to that winning moment right there where Potato is getting this turtle. It looks like it will not be contested whatsoever as Potato, there's just nothing they can do. They lost 2 members in the second minute here. They just don't have any pressure. And not only did they lose 2 members, they lost their jungler. Not the gold laner, not the XP laner only, the jungler.
The jungler.
Yep, I really like this Grok using that high and dry emblem, but the problem is he become the frontliner for Cyber X. If he used that Grok as a side laner, I think it maybe would be better here. But the problem is Cyber X used this high and dry assassin Grok for the as a frontliner for Cyber X, so he won't have a lot of maybe defense.
Yeah.
To just cover his teammate.
Not just defense, but he can't really do a lot of damage. But now Whale Dragon being used onto TNTK. JPL looking for a kill, but he's going to be traded back. Now, JPL caught in the bad situation as will do some damage, but Girl is right there. Potato will get the kill, and they're looking for more onto Tit right now. Tit pops out the conversions, but it's not going to be enough as they're just going to go in with the Jeet Kune Do. Potato jumps in, not able to kill Tit, but that is another kill picked up with no trades going on to Cyber X 3-0 EVOS Singapore.
That's really a good support that come from this girl, okay?
Yeah.
He kept healing this GPL, so I thought that GPL could be the threat for Cyber X, but it's not easy to just shut down GPL because the healing, the backup coming from EVOS Singapore is just too good.
Oh my god. Wait, this guy, JPL, I might have to remind you, you are a tank. Okay? You are a tank, you do not do damage, but this guy, he doesn't care, man.
Yeah.
He's been making crazy plays with the Jeet Kune Do. He got the amazing way to Dragon as well. And Potato has been able to stack very, very well. Even now, TNTK trying to do damage to him. There's just too much sustain as he just lives. And he pushes the mid wave with nothing. Nothing. He's not losing anything while he's just pushing, not respecting the enemy team, Momo.
I'm kind of wondering why TNTK used that diversion. He actually realized there are 2 members inside the bush just now because, he just straight away, he just need the information that actually he can do maybe some engage just now in the top lane, but he straight away even teleporting using his diversion, it's kind of risky.
Oh no, JPL goes in for the Jeet Kune Do with the Dragon combo. Unfortunately, no damage. It was clean, but there's no damage. You have to know your limits, buddy. You do not do damage, and Potato is still here. Soul is waiting that bush, so if Riley goes in, he might just die to this gank.
Yep, the Power Nature tries so hard to just make
wait a minute,
but
what?
suddenly TNTK is gonna be the next target to be shuttered down. Oh, the Fravors fighter didn't want to
what are you
anyone.
doing? He goes into 5 members, and everyone's just gonna get bursted down. What was that? Now Potato goes into the chase phase from the top side. He's gonna chase all the way under the turret. It doesn't even matter as he's able to burst Yandere down. Unfortunately, Yandere doesn't get taken down for EVOS, but they will take this mid lane turret with that turtle.
It's totally a disaster. Suddenly, Nyo just came in
What?
with the Trestless and trying to giving a poke damage, a lot of poke damage. He realized that EVOS Singapore, they are 100% want to try to secure the turtle, and what a risk coming from this Nyo.
You're right. Right now, I do not know what was going on in his mind right now. Soul goes in for a 2v1. That will be Riley knocking him up and actually buying time for Nyo to get away, as Soul still has that bravest fighter. In EVOS Singapore, they saw two members in the bottom side. Instant response, instant reaction from them, trading the top side turret, and there's nothing CyberX can do on the other side, and Soul goes in for CNTK. There's 1v3. Soul! Oh my god! He keeps on going. He's still alive, and he gets the kill! Soul is insane! EVOS Singapore showing what the Singapore is made of here in this first game.
Look at that Pokemon want to try to dive inside the second turret at the top lane here. Yonder is gonna be, he's going to use the Zaman Force, but look at the burst damage that come from this Pokemon. EVOS Singapore now, they are so dominating. In the first 6 minutes with 9-0 points.
Guys, I mean,
look at the items, guys.
Yeah, I have no words. Uranus is just done this Oracle, but I have no words. I mean, EVOS, they're so in control, even though their heroes are leaning towards the late game, but CyberX just makes mistakes here and there and blunders. So I think EVOS.
Yeah, this is what I said.
Oh no, look at JPL, Jeet Kundo, and Way the Dragon. Luckily, Nyo didn't get caught that time, but that was so scary.
Almost, that was close.
That was super close. And
Yes.
this is the thing with JPL. He's been playing super aggressively, and as CyberX, they just haven't been respecting that. They haven't been checking every single bush, and it's just leaving so many open spots for EVOS Singapore to just exploit right now. Potato is starting the turtle, and there's nothing they can do. Once again,
Riley.
Potato's just gonna get that. Riley gets bursted down. Pokemon flickers in front, and Riley will also surely flicker away to just save himself. But my god, another free turtle. Momo.
Look at that. The gold differences is just way too far, guys. With 6k gold differences in the first 7 minutes, it's so insane. EVOS Singapore now, they are taking control of the map. This is what I said. EVOS Singapore, they can use that split push strategy, getting a lot of objective as soon as possible, making a lot of distraction as well for CyberX. And this is what is happening inside our first game. Looking so one-sided, I could say.
Ooh, but JPL goes on to Riley. That is the wrong target, but Soul is looking for an engage right now. It might just be a dive here, as EVOS Singapore, they also had the pressure on the top side with Potato pushing onto that top side, getting the pressure, and he has the chase fate to join in the team fight.
Yeah, Potato is having a good time getting all of his stacks, maybe scaling his item as well.
Yeah, the thing here, guys, I mean, this Grok with that high Android emblem, he hasn't. He don't have a clear target. Who is going to target here?
Yeah,
guys?
he's just going in front, trying to use his power of nature, giving a poke damage to even, quite a tanky hero. So with the Breath Spider comes in.
Oh, but look at that dispersion and rotation all the way to JPL. JPL still manages to get away from Nya, and that is Riley taken down. Pokemon looking for more. Yandere jumps around, but he's gonna get taken down as well. No, he lives with 1 HP. It's gonna be one traded back, and now Potato dealing damage to Tit. No damage just yet. It will still just be a 1-for-1 in favor of CyberX, actually.
CyberX, they don't have an answer for this Estes, okay? They cannot going into the backline, they cannot trying to maybe contest or even though shut down this asset at the backline here. It's pretty hard for CyberX just, maybe dive in or even contest the team fight that EVOS SG do.
Yeah, and another kill, 1v3? Are you kidding me, Soul? He keeps on making these plays. He's gonna stun up Riley, and he's still going for another 1v3. Soul is still full health. Riley goes in, but the damage is there actually. Soul gets taken very, very low. Still able to run away. Still able to outplay the way. The Dragon, the TNTK is gonna get him down. And my goodness, EVOS Singapore just completely dominating as Potato joins in the fight. JPL looking for another Jeet Kundo. Wow, Momo.
The zoning out coming from EVOS Singapore looks really, really well for them. And look at that Pokemon keep going with the that this guy, he needs to slow down a little bit.
This is a 12-1. There's just absolute domination right now. Tit, there's nothing he can do even as a Uranus. This guy is supposed to be tanky, but Lunox, he got the Clock of Destiny, and now what did he get done? He got the NOD so fast into the game and the Divine Glaive. So he does damage to Riley, he does damage to Uranus as well. It's just so much damage output from the side of EVO Singapore and already so much penetration.
That's right, that Divine Glaive comes into clutch, a key item. But then again, we can see here action from EVOS, Cyber EXE. Their winning condition is actually taking down Potato in the early fights, but I don't see that happening unless Potato is offside or out of position.
You are absolutely right. Now Nyo is trying to get back at the game, but Potato, while you're taking the orange buff, he is taking the lore. This is the first lore spawn. Potato almost at level 15 at 10 minutes. Yeah. This is a disaster, guys.
It's completely a disaster for Cyber EXE, our Vietnam team. They just, just lose their momentum since in the early phase here. And no way actually Cyber EXE can do trying to contest the lore. I don't think it's a good option as well. I don't think it's a wise decision for Cyber EXE. And EVO Singapore now, they look pretty dominant until now, until in our 11 minutes game.
And JPL, once again, he's trying to look for a pick. Cyber EXE, even if they try to zone JPL away, you get the kill onto JPL. I'm pretty sure EVO Singapore can just 4v5 at this point. Their gold lead is just massive right now. 10,000 in 11 minutes. Potato at 15. Level 15 already on the Aldous. That needs to go to the late game. And technically, Pokemon just goes in. Riley tries to go for an airborne. Now, Order of the Brilliance, Way of the Dragon also being used onto Riley. Riley's still able to get away, but that is going to be the inhibitor turret taken away by EVO Singapore. Potato rotating and getting the bottom lane inhibitor turret. So has fallen every single inhibitor turret as EVO Singapore are just looking to end the game before the 13-minute mark. Pokemon goes in. Nya gets taken low. They're going to just dive in. They don't care. Yandere looking for a kill, but he just won't be able to get anything. The base is the target for EVO Singapore. It looks like they're going for more kills before the game ends, and it is just an easy game for EVO Singapore here in the first game. Already just 12 minutes in.
Wow.
Aldous, level 15.
I can say